massive celebration have already been planned. Arrangements have been put in place. Let me go across to my colleague Neha. Well, Neha, you are in Mysore, which is considered to be the jewel of Karnataka. Take us through the elaborate preparations put in place to observe the Dussehra celebrations in Mysore Palace.
Well, yes, Samya, for a small laid-back city like Mysuru, the time of Dussehra is when the entire city comes alive. We see lakhs of visitors from across the globe, not just the country, in fact, coming down to Mysuru just to witness the festivities and the grandeur of the Mysuru Dussehra. Having said that, I'm going to let the visuals speak for itself. My video journalist Thompson is, in fact, showing you right now visuals of all of the royal animals here too, that gear up for this day. Well, two of these elephants that you see here right now are Bhima and Dhananjay. Both of these are, in fact, elephants that have been gifted from the forest department to the, Mysore Palace here. These are two elephants that are going to be part of today's grand procession or the Jumbo Savari. That's, in fact, slotted for later in the evening. Well, this palace that you see right now, in fact, is the heart of what sums up the Mysuru Dussehra. Remember that, in fact, of course, after there's some small rituals that are being conducted right now, by the Mysuru Maharaja here, Yaduveer Vodeyar, and after this is when we're going to be seeing a massive, massive display of color, grandeur and festivities. A lot of events that have been lined up here throughout the day that just include, a huge amount of celebrations. We're going to be seeing some very colorful tabloos that are, in fact, going to be awing all of the people here. And later in the evening is when the entire city is lit up, and there's going to be a lot of people. Of course, for all of our viewers who are watching this, we do urge you to stay tuned in throughout the entire day, as I would continue to bring you all of these ground reports and more. Back to you, Samya.
Absolutely, Neha. Those are lovely visuals over there. Clearly, we can see all the royal animals like you have mentioned, and elaborate preparations have been put in place at the Mysore Palace, which is set to observe the Dussehra celebrations in the evening. The entire palace is expected to be lit up. And then, of course, there is going to be the effigies that will be set on fire as well. Well, we will keep coming back to you, Neha, for all the details and the updates from Ground Zero at the Mysore Palace. Thank you so much for getting us those details.